Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. So I talked to you about finding your true authentic self and loving yourself. I'm sharing this part here with you for one particular reason. Oh, I do want to apologize for my rant on the last video. I was very, very upset that this poor man had no shoes, and I'm tired of hearing about gun control and all this other stuff with school shootings. That's not the problem. The problem literally is we are bullies. Just look at the stuff on the campaign trail. Everybody's bullies to each other. Everybody's bullies. What do you expect's going to happen? Some people are not strong enough to handle what bullies throw at them. So, I didn't mean to go off on my rant, but it is called Danny's Ramblings, so I guess I can rant once in a while. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, when you first start to learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self, the people around you who were using you and draining you of all your energy and you were questioning your own sanity, they're going to call you crazy. They're going to use the things that they've used in the past to get you to feel bad about yourself. And the farther you get into your true authentic self and loving yourself, the minute a word or a sentence that used to trigger you, somebody close to you says, you instantly notice it. Like instant. It's like it sticks out above all the other words that are being spoken. And you just, personally now I just ignore it. I don't even care because I know what the purpose of it is and I'm not tolerating that. I'm not triggered by it anymore because my self-worth is not based on anybody else but myself and the Lord. The man upstairs always has my back. So, and the best part about the man upstairs always having your back, you don't have to get revenge. You don't have to do any of that type of stuff. You just let it happen. Maybe God taking care of them is the fact that they can't have you. Maybe that's one of their things. Who knows? Not for me to decipher or judge or anything else. That's all up to him. But anyways, they will call you, if people were using you and were manipulating you and triggering you based off of things from your past that they knew would get you upset, they're going to call you crazy. They're going to tell you that you're not thinking clearly. They're going to really hone in on trying to make your self-esteem go down. That is your key to know that these people have been doing this to you the whole time. The difference is when you learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self, it's like a big neon sign that says whatever it is. For example, say that your past, something with your past that still bothers you, that you haven't fully healed from or dealt with. They bring it up in a conversation because they're not bringing it up because anything other than what you're saying and how you're acting currently has them thinking, shit, she's moving forward and I'm getting left behind. I can't continue to use her and manipulate her like I could before, or him, either one. It works on both sexes. And this information isn't just, sorry, allergies are horrible today. This information isn't just for intimate relationships. This can be for family, friends, interactions. And as you start to learn to love yourself and find your true authentic self, you are able to see how you interact with complete strangers or people that they're kind of acquaintances. You will see how you interact with them and realize that you don't have those big neon signs. The neon signs are literally coming to you because that person has used those to manipulate you in the past. And you'll notice as you're around these people that were using you and manipulating you, you will notice that when you're going through something and you're staying positive and you're just living in the now, you'll notice that they bring these things up often. And eventually, at this point, I just ignore it because it's not even worth my time. You're not going to be able to explain to these people. You're not going to be able to explain to them at all how you're not going to explain to them how they've used this to manipulate you. They know they do it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be bringing it up. And if you try to address it with them, they're just going to deny and lie and manipulate more. So I just ignore it. It's not my job to deal with. My job here is to help other people grow and learn who they are and find their true authentic self and love themselves. My job here is not to judge other people and take care of their issues. That's between them and the Lord. Nothing to do with me. And the biggest part of doing this, and I think it's one of the hardest parts, is you have to learn to have faith in God. You have to. And faith is not easy, but the more you learn to refocus on the positive and finding the silver lining and everything else, the more you start to notice that the good things are happening. Bad things are always going to happen. It's life. You can't get away from it. But how you react and how you handle it will determine where you're heading in your future. And the thing is misery loves company. So people who are miserable are going to try to use you and manipulate you. And the way that they've done it in the past, they've been able to do it for so long that they're going to still continue to do these certain things. I have a few people in my life that will make comments or say certain words that are meant to trigger me, and I just ignore it. There have been a few times where I've said, no, that's not how it works, but okay, and left it at that. You owe nobody an explanation to anything that you do. And I'm not talking bad stuff. This has nothing to do with that. And if you're going to twist it that way, then something's wrong with you, not me. Or anybody else on this channel, because that's just weird. Anyways, you'll notice the ones who come at you as you start to learn to love yourself and you start to find your true authentic self. You'll notice that certain people in your life are going to come and tell you how you're changing and is something wrong, and you're going to notice them, and it's going to be very blatant to you. Other people around you aren't going to pick up on these things, but you're going to see it because you've purified your heart and soul. And when you do, you're given the clarity to be able to see the crazy around you. And then at that point, you can decide arm's length, they can come near me or they can't. You get to pick and choose. I usually choose to keep them at arm's length. They don't get to get close with me anymore. I don't care to hang out with them and socialize with them and whatever else. Because all interactions with other human beings should be give and take on both sides. Giving and taking should be reciprocated on both ends. If it's not reciprocated on both ends, then it's not a real relationship. It's manipulation. It's exactly what it is. And there's a lot of them out there. So I just wanted to leave you with something small real quick. Sorry, I've been busy. I did, on a good note, I did get a car. But I'm taking it in tomorrow to look at it. The guy that I got it from, whoever he had as a mechanic, was really crappy, and he didn't, they supposedly changed out a wheel bearing on the right front side, on the passenger side, and they didn't tighten down the bolts, so my bolts came loose and my caliper was grinding against my rim, and it's fixed now, but I'm taking it in tomorrow to a mechanic so they can do a once over. The AC needs to be looked at, but I did get a car, so I'm going to be able to finish getting what I need together so then I can hit the road and go to Oklahoma and see my family there, which I miss so much. I can't wait to see them. and I will be able to get the stuff here on the RV that I need to get taken care of, like the batteries and tires and painting and the rest of it. And then I can get you the videos of me painting the place and you can see what it looks like. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. If you need anything, contact information's below. Always available. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Love ya. Bye.